Hey, everybody.
Good evening. We are live on a Sunday evening in our old house.
Yes, we are. But we haven't actually been here all day.
No.
Right?
No, I guess I got here around...
Hey, Carla.
Thinking I got here around 5.
How are you, Carla? Hey, everybody. How are you tonight?
Look at it. Love the hearts and the
Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. We so appreciate it. Hey, Wanda. How are you? Hey, Sylvia. We're so glad that you guys are here. Hey, Deborah.
Good evening.
Thanks so much for the little thumbs up and the hearts. When you guys do that, you can hit it several times and it lets everybody know that we're here.
Hi, Carla.
And I got these big glasses on so I can read. And Daryl and I actually read the instructions on our microphones.
And we're hoping they work right.
Can you guys hear us? We did it last night. I think the problem was, let's see what happens when we walk away. Okay, Daryl.
You want me to stay still?
Yeah, you stay still. Okay, you guys let us know. Are the microphones working? Okay, Daryl, you say something.
I believe last night that I could be heard even here.
Yeah, what happened?
But I think it was when we got to the other side of the phone, when we were on the other side.
Okay, so let's see.
That's where it got quiet.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, y'all. Let me see. Okay, so if you're over there.
This is a testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sharon says she can hear. Okay, can you hear Daryl?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sharon, let us know. Can you hear Daryl too? Okay. Oh. All right, you guys. Okay. So we're glad that you guys are here. Thanks so much. Laverne says, love your updates on your new home. Loving the adventure.
Thanks. You.
It is quite the adventure.
It is an adventure that puts us to sleep pretty quick when we get to the house.
So we're just going to give you guys a quick update. We actually, it's Sunday. We went to church today, came home. Daryl took a nap. I had to clean our house, which was good therapy for me. Did some laundry, dishwasher.
A friend of mine called and asked me to go over and help him move some things. I did that this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And then I went to our friend Dan's house, Dan and Tracy, and they have a beautiful garden. Watch for that video tomorrow. It is so amazing. So we've only been here for about 3.5 hours, right? Maybe about 6?
Yeah, 3.5, 4-ish. Yeah. I got here a little bit before you did.
You did, okay. So we're just gonna give just a quick update and show you guys what we did today. And we so appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, y'all are hanging in with these updates.
Yeah, you're so sweet. Thank you for being there.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and Daryl, you can tell them what you've been busy doing. Okay, ready? Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so when I first got here tonight, this hole, the plumbers, Paul and the plumber, had to actually delve into this area, which we weren't expecting. And it was kind of a mess. So I cut it straight here, and I cut it straight here, and I got all the nails and boards off because it was just it was a mess. So got that cleaned up, got that insulated, did some more insulation around here.
And we did this because you guys suggested it. It was kind of one of those things where they don't usually do interior walls as far as insulation. And so you guys said, why don't you do insulation in that bathroom area? So that was a good suggestion. And then we were like, why didn't we think of that? Yeah. So
well, we're glad we did. We hope that our friends and family and those that are visiting appreciate the quietness in there. So, I insulated all these walls, and we did some work in here. Can you come in here, Ms. Annie?
Yep.
Oh, that's what I did. Remember the heater was right here? Jacob took the heater off and closed off the gas valve and all that. and I completely took the drywall, the slats, and everything. Well, and then Annie, you got involved and took the rest of the slats off. All the nails, got this area ready. There were some other areas that had not been taken care of as far as nails. Did that. And then there were,
Yeah, and so this is the other side of
the
that wall.
insulation.
So I'm going to just step out here, try not to make you guys dizzy. So here's the
You have
outside.
a wonderful question. Why don't you share with
Here's
them
the
the
inside.
question that you asked?
What was the question that I asked?
How do you choose between the paper and the insulation side? Which side you put where?
Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, what was my question?
How do you choose which side to use where?
Yeah, I wanted to know. Hey,
And-
Sue Garrett.
Hey, Mama Sue. And on interior walls, it really doesn't matter. You just, however you want to put it. So I started it this way, and I ended it this way. So
Right, so on insulation, there's like paper on one side, and then there's the,
just glass on the other, fiberglass or whatever.
actually, it would be easier, right, you guys? I don't want to make you dizzy, but paper on one side, and then this fuzzy side. And so, anyway, I was asking Daryl, is there a way that you're supposed to do that? And he said no. So that is what he chose. So listen, if you ever come to our house, this is the bathroom that you want to be in because it is heavily insulated. So we decided to keep the old tub, and so it's set where it's supposed to go. And we decided to move the toilet over, and then we've got our sink right here, and this is our Harry Potter staircase, y'all, right in here. But we are going to close it up. But anyway, so we've got to get some new something. We got to do something. We got to find some wood to repair that. So
You said you knew of someplace north of Birmingham.
there's a place north of Birmingham.
I insulated this little area here, this doorway.
Oh yeah, we closed up that doorway, so Daryl put insulation there. This was us just our own decision to kind of just, again, you don't have to have insulation in these interior walls, and we just wanted to add just a little bit. So, but these are really well insulated from when the insulators came, and they'll be back tomorrow to take care of the upstairs. So,
And again, I went around finding nails that had been missed and overlooked and taking care of those. There was some up in this area here that had not been taken care of. I got those. And that's pretty much our evening.
yeah.
It really wasn't. I think we're ready for the drywallers tomorrow.
That's the big thing. And could you somehow make a cute linen closet under the Harry Potter stairs or some kind of storage? Really is a good idea. And I'm not going to say that I haven't thought about that. Could you make a small linen closet from the Harry Potter closet? Everybody's saying that.
Well, they saw that little portion kind of underneath the stairs in the bathroom that I will be making shelves in. That is inside. Again, it's inside the bathroom, but it's under the staircase. This section right here will be
All of this will be
shelves.
drywall.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it'll
will.
be
shelves.
there'll be shelves in there.
That'll be an opportunity.
Maybe we do something down there and leave that open a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And then I thought about even in the bedroom creating shelves, like a bookshelf at an angle.
oh
I've
my
seen that,
goodness.
and I like that.
That would be a good idea because over here, this is just our guest bedroom.
Yeah.
And you could do some kind of a little
Yeah.
doorway right there, couldn't you?
Yeah, just right here, just create a like an inset bookcase type thing right there. I think that'd be kind of
What
cool.
if it opened up and underneath the stairwell?
They could do that. And we may one day find Harry to get down there and speak them.
Oh my gosh, our grandkids would love that. Okay, but I have to tell you guys, I'm going to brag a little bit. Okay, I'm going to brag on our plumber. We did not clean up anything in here, and it looks amazing. I'm going to turn this around. I love everybody who has been working here.
Yeah,
They-
take care of their work.
I mean, at the end of the day, you come through and we do it just a lot of sweeping and stuff like that, but they all do. I mean, it's been amazing. This has been one of the cleanest work areas I've ever seen. So someone said, have you thought about using the under the stairs as a safe area for bad weather? Yes, I have. I really have. Put your favorite Bible verses on your drywall before you cover it.
Oh, sweet.
I totally meant to do that. I totally meant to bring a Sharpie. We need to find a pen and do that. I'm so glad you said that. I've been meaning to do that. Someone said your mic isn't working.
And I think it's when we get on the other side of the phone that it goes out. How does it sound now? I bet it.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, we actually read the directions. That's why I have these big glasses on. We read the directions for the microphone, so we were hoping it would be better.
Shows that it's on.
Tashi says, I love your glasses. Thanks. They're a little big. But I tell you what, I got them on clearance at Target. Normally they're $20 and they were $5. And I will say that they fit a little bit better than my Dollar Tree. Okay, so I want to show you this. Okay, so this really is how clean this bathroom was. Like all of the mess that was here, and even earlier today, they were here because Paul actually is going on vacation and he wanted to try to get everything buttoned up before he left. And so anyway, just bragging on our wonderful Paul and Jacob Hanby, I think is his last name. He's so good. So you guys, I'm going to post everybody's information. I'll just do a picture post of all of that with their contact information for all of you guys.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, what are you doing to the ceiling? Okay, so actually all of the ceilings will be painted. They're just these beautiful high wood ceilings, and so they're going to be painted, and we decided to expose all of them, and they have been repaired. This one kind of has a brown stain on it. It's kind of interesting. But then this ceiling, if you guys remember, had all those holes. And so all of this will be just caulked and painted. Sharon said Paul needs a vacation. Yes, he does. And we're so glad that he is doing this. You guys, he did not know that he was going to do this. I guess we reached out to him, maybe a month ago?
He didn't know he was going to do this house.
Right. He didn't know he was going to do this house. It was kind of like a month ago we said, hey, do you know anybody that can do hardwood floors? And he was like, hey, I know a little bit about that. So anyway, he's been great.
Yes, he has.
Other than that, I think the other thing that I did was, we're really just trying to get as much stuff as we can cleaned out around all of the bottom. And then there was a ton, here's this fireplace. There was just a ton of rock that was in dust. And so I just cleaned all this out and vacuumed it out, thinking that there's a lot of dust behind the walls
It will seep into our living area at some point, but we're trying to knock it down, suck it up in our vacuum cleaners, and keep the floor swept. And we're hoping that we're doing a good enough job. And we think once the drywall's up and the molding's on, it's all going to be sealed. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty nice in here.
Yes. We did decide, though, I just told Daryl tonight, I'm like, I need one of those robot cleaner things, floor cleaners.
Yeah.
So if you guys have a good one, let us know like what you guys like. So because it's a lot of floor to just sweep. I like to sweep though, but I don't know. I can just imagine like when I go off and I'm Miss Annie at the schools, then that little robot-y sweeper thing will just do its job.
Job.
Yeah. All right. How do you get up the stairs? Okay, Linda, you know what? What's really kind of funny is there's not an inside entrance. There's not an, you can't get upstairs
From the inside.
from
You have to go
the
outside.
inside. You have to go outside.
Which makes it really nice. We like that. You know, in
Yeah.
case one of you guys want to come visit, you can go upstairs, not be in our house.
So it's going to be like,
Just kidding.
so it's like a little apartment. Let me see. We'll turn this around. Okay. So Daryl took out a window yesterday. That's the bathroom. He took out that window. And so Spencer, if you're watching, who's our wonderful son-in-law, he will be helping Daryl repair that when he comes. So here's the stairs that go upstairs. Okay, y'all, let's go upstairs. So this goes upstairs to this like family room area. I didn't know the bathroom light was on up here. Okay. So this is the little kind of family room area. Don't want to make y'all dizzy. There's a bedroom in here. Paul had to take the carpet up. It might be too dark. Oh, Paul had to take the carpet up and lift up that floor to get to all the lights to be able to do what he needed to do. And so he said, I'm sorry about all that. I'll take care of it when I get back. So I'm like, don't worry. We'll just close that up. We're going to replace the carpet, but this is just a really fun, bonus room, bedroom. And then up here, we also have this fun bathroom. Just a full bath in here. Okay. Tashi says, lots of stairs. Gladys says, those stairs are really steep. They are. Vicki says, the upstairs is beautiful. It is beautiful. What if you made the back porch screened in instead of windows? Yes, that is what we want to do. We want to do a lot of stuff actually with this back porch. Okay, here we come. Woo! And this is where the dishwasher is. And we have these doors from the inside of the house. We have a lot going on back here. This was the wood from the ceilings. Here's the stove on the back porch and more doors. All right, Dawn says, how old is the house? 1920. Will be great Airbnb. That is what we were thinking. Absolutely. Hey, Bobby. Glad y'all will be back home in Columbiana. I know. We're so excited, Bobby. You'll have to come and visit. Bobby has been our dental hygienist until she retired. And we love her. I miss you, Bobby. Seriously. Okay, let me see. Oh, I can't see. I'm glad you guys love the upstairs. Isn't that fun? Our grandkids, we know they're going to love it. So, and Ashley, our daughter, has Luke and Piper, and they love going up there. What is the room on the other side of the bathroom? It is just a bedroom. This is exciting to follow. Thanks, you guys. We really are having a good time. Could you take flooring from under the stairs and fix the hole? I hadn't thought about that.
I hadn't either.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Had not thought about that. Zoe says, possible kitchenette upstairs? Yes. So what we were thinking is, we have thought about that little area being like a little Airbnb, because during the school year, our kids don't really, they're busy with their families and everybody's in school. But we thought, when you're in a hotel room, you have a refrigerator and a microwave and a coffee pot. So we thought about just putting that up. Thought that might be kind of a good idea. But I honestly cannot wait to show everybody tomorrow night. I'm having big hopes for drywall, tomorrow. Because Paul said they're really fast and they're really amazing. And so I don't know. They're gonna be here at 7 in the morning. I'm gonna be coming early to just talk with the insulation guys. And they're gonna be going upstairs. A lot of work will be done. And so I'm excited to see what happens. The video tomorrow hopefully shows all of that.
Shows a different world.
Yeah. Karen says, how many kids do you have? We have 3 daughters. So Shannon and Matt live in Virginia, and they have 4 boys, so our 4 grandsons. And we have a daughter, Ashley and Dave, and they live here in Chelsea. And they have 2, Luke and Piper. And then we have Madison and Spencer, and they live in Utah, and they have 3, Cash, Sadie, and Cooper. And our oldest daughter, I need to say their names, Isaac, Eli, Titus, and Zeke. So 7 grandsons and 2 granddaughters. Let's see. How come you guys just didn't buy a new house, right? Right?
It takes all the fun out of living.
You know what? I will tell you the truth. So I love a vision board, and there's something to me about, we lived in a house that was 1873. It was a big house here on Main Street down the road, and we built a house and we lived in it for 10 years. And I just have missed this small town and living in an old house with character. So I put it on my vision board and have been thinking about it, and it just kind of happened a little unexpectedly, but it's been perfect. It's been perfect the way that it worked out. And really, Daryl has really wanted a workshop, right, Daryl?
That has been such a driving force, and this house provides property that I can build a workshop on, and property that I can have a garden on. So I'm looking forward to those 2 things.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we always loved about living on Main Street was this is just such a cute town, and the parade goes right by your house.
Right by it.
Our daughter Ashley, she's so sweet. She was here yesterday, and she was like, I'm just so excited because we can sit on the porch and watch the parades. And they have races here,
5K running.
5K, 10K. And so we love running in those races. It's just a lot of fun. So Pamela says, can't wait to see when the drywall is up, right? Are you guys so excited about that? Anyway, going back to, we just feel like this is kind of more us, this house. While we've loved our little neighborhood and our cute little house, and it was great because we built the house, and 2 weeks later, Daryl had a stroke.
And it was an easy house to live in while I recuperated, got stronger.
Right, during the recovery. Yeah, and the rehab. So someone said they missed Daryl making his dump cakes, right?
Yeah.
You guys.
Got to get back to that.
And sweet Angela Deaver said, are we doing a recipe tomorrow? And I'm like, so anyway, last week we didn't have any recipes. We're just covered up with this, and I know you guys understand. So I'm not sure about this week if I'll have a recipe going up, but a dump cake would be easy.
Yeah.
We could do that. Yeah. Wendy says, hello from California. My husband has his own plastering business.
Wow.
Wow, that's a cool skill.
Like stucco type plastering? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. My grandfather used to be a plaster person.
Yeah, he did.
Judy says, do you have a basement? We do not have a basement. We don't have a basement.
I don't think the property here would allow a basement to be dug.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't think the water table. I think it's
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in town.
So
we're really only like 300 feet above sea level here in Columbiana. So
yeah. So someone just asked me, "Are you still a swimmer?" I love, 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 love to swim. And I'm a runner and a walker as an adult. But I promise every time I get in a pool, I start doing laps. I love that. And I have to tell you guys this. So I don't know, Coach Levine, if you're watching tonight, it's pretty late in Florida. But so I posted that little video of me opening up those pictures from my swim coach, and I told you guys that story. I'm going to try not to cry. But he called me after watching the video, and we had the sweetest conversation for about 30 minutes. And, you know, he's just such a good man and just so inspirational. And I don't know, it was just super fun to talk to him. And anyway, I know you guys probably have somebody in your life who just inspired you, and he's one of those people. And I was telling him, and I think this is probably true with kind of any team or coaching or whatever, like it was hard to be on the swim team. It was, you know, he would push us and push us. And I mean, like to the point where you didn't think you could swim anymore. And then it was like, you got 20 more laps or whatever. And so in that environment, he pushed us and he helped us see what was possible, what we could be. So anyway, and then he put you in a race that you were not familiar with, or you knew you didn't want to swim. And it made you cry, but you felt better. I mean, you know, I felt like I'd really done something. So where are you going to put the paintings in your new home? You know what? I've been thinking about it, and I really honestly do not know yet. I think once the walls go up, it will really help me be able to kind of see like the space a little better. And while we have some walls, I don't know, I got to find a very special place for them, because I need to be able to look at them all the time. So I'm so glad that you guys asked that. I teared up watching you. Listen, I'm not surprised that I was emotional, because it was so meaningful to me. And I'm not sure that I can talk about it very much, or I'll be a pile of tears. It's a lot of work being on the swim team. It is. Do you have a furnace, or what kind of heat do you have? We just have
A central air and heat.
Central heat and air. Yeah. My husband and I almost bought an old house when we got married. It had 7 gable ends. It was beautiful. Wish many times let me see what you're saying. Many times we had bought it. Yes. Hi, Trish. What are you doing with your kitchen? I know I keep being like not 100% about it. So that sweet little cottage supply, they are going to give me a number this week of what they are willing to do and what they would like for me to do, what they'd like for us to do. So we're going to see if that number matches with what we can do. Could you repost the video about the swimming? It should be.
Yeah, it just went up this afternoon.
Yeah, it went up this afternoon, and you should be able to watch it still.
Yeah.
Love that your coach sent you the picture. My 5th grade teacher inspired me. Will never forget her. I was a swimmer. Let's see what else too. Swam since I was 2. Sports are like that. What a great mentor you had as a coach. They are important. They certainly are. What color are you going to paint the walls? I think I'm just going to do an alabaster, which is a Sherwin-Williams color. It's very close to White Dove, Benjamin Moore paint. I like my robot vacuum. It cuts the housework down, but still do major cleaning. Okay, our house is nearly 100 years old. Houses were built so differently then. You have a small kitchen. It's kind of amazing that we have a big kitchen. I tell you, it is a big kitchen. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else? Sharon says, the video is up on your page. Okay, thank you, Sharon. You're right, that the swimming video is up on the page. Oh, can I tell you guys a funny story about my brother? Okay, I wish you guys knew my brother
If
Mark.
you just knew Mark, you would giggle at this story.
He's 2 years older than me, and he is so down to earth and will tell you what he thinks, and he just always has been that way. And he's one of the hardest workers I have ever met.
He is.
He
amazing.
has worked in garage doors since he was a teenager, and he is 59. And so he puts in garage doors, like carries them on his shoulders and puts them in. And he
puts in as many as 6, 8 a day. He can knock them out.
He's amazing. Anyway, so when he and I were on the swim team, so he was probably a senior in high school and I'm in 10th grade. And, you know, back then in the 80s, the swimming suits were like this big. They barely covered anything on a boy. And my brother did not like that at all. And so he would wear his cut-off jeans, shorts, and he would wear it right up to the starting block. And he would take his shorts off right before he got up on the block. And he was very strong. He and I both were like when you had a relay team, we were always the last swimmer because we just brought it home. And anyway, so he would jump out of that water from any of the races that he would be in, and he would immediately put on his cutoff jean shorts. He did not like that Speedo, for sure. Anyway, I love that story about him. Beth says, my granddaughter is an amazing swimmer. She's been swimming since 2. They pulled her up on the swim team when she was 4.5. She calls the pool her favorite quiet place.
Wow. Nice.
Yes. Listen, when you say that, I swam the 500, which is 20 laps of the pool. That was really my event. And also the 200, which was 8 laps of the pool. And then I was the anchor for the relays. And I did some serious thinking during those 20 laps. I mean, it does, and it gets really quiet. Oh no, Speedo, somebody says. Karen says, where are you guys from? So I grew up in Apopka, Florida, which is really close to Orlando. And Daryl.
I grew up in the panhandle of Florida between Panama City and Fort Walton Beach.
In a little town called Freeport. Which is not so small anymore.
No, it has grown significantly.
Yeah. So Corey says, laugh out loud about your brother. I did not like to see the Speedos either. Right? I'm so glad they have those longer ones now. It's a little better. They're still a little tight, but, you know, they're longer. Anyway, wish I had learned to swim. Too old now. You know what? I love swimming. I really do. And I've taught all of our grandkids to swim.
Yes. They get in the pool with Grammy.
Yep.
Grammy. I don't swim. I don't enjoy the water too much. I have a bad ear. I get swimmer's ear or infections. So I just do my best to avoid it. But Grammy's a fish. And she gets in the water with them and loves it. And they love her. And
yeah.
It's wonderful to see.
Yeah, it's super fun. Cooper at the end of the summer. So Cooper, he was 3 turning 4. He was this close before he left Camp Grand to be able to swim without his floaties. And he was doing really pretty good. Anyway, he's
lives
pretty
in Freeport.
awesome.
Jamie Cole, you live in Freeport.
Oh, you live in Freeport.
Wow.
Awesome. What street did you live on?
I lived on Laird Drive.
Laird Drive.
So as you're going to the bay on 331, it was the last road on the right before the Bay Loop Road. So it's now paved, and I went down there recently, and the old house doesn't look like it did when we built it. So.
Yeah. Do you have room for a lap pool? Well, yes, we do.
Got plenty
Oh
of
my
room.
gosh, that would be so fun. Peggy says, when are your painters coming? So drywall comes up. We were just talking with Paul about this. So drywall and I think trim and then paint. Drywall or paint. Anyway, I can't remember what order does it go. I'm not really sure. All right, you guys, listen, you guys are so wonderful to be here. It is 10 o'clock our time. I know some of you are, well, if you're Florida, it's like
I
11.
know Choctaw Beach. I know that
Oh.
area. It might as well be Freeport, Jane.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah, that is fun. The first time I ever saw the Destin beaches, they were the white, squeaky sand. I was amazed because I grew up going to New Smyrna Beach and Daytona Beach, which has more the hard, packed sand and not that soft, squeaky sand. Someone said, will they sand your floors? Yes. So all the floors are going to be sanded, and I've got to decide on a stain color. That's going to be happening this week also. So I have lots of people saying it's 11 o'clock there, so we all should go to bed, right?
Yes, we should. 5 o'clock is going to be early.
Yes. So we love you guys so much. So we're going to let you guys go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Watch tomorrow night for the drywall. I'm hoping all of it's covered, but I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking. So watch for that tomorrow. And I'm also going to show you the, what is it? The insulation tomorrow. So.
Oh, the upstairs?
Right.
Oh, okay.
And the courthouse clock is going off. It's dinging 10 our time.
10.
So it's time to go. So we love you guys. Have a great night.
Love you very much.
And we're going to remind you to be
stronger every day.
Know that you can do hard things. And we'll see you guys. Sleep tight. Bye.
Bye-bye.